Well, supposedly this place does seafood. And with all the music, well, it seems kind of lively too. This is the Appetizers nachos. It comes with chicken and beef because we got it as a mix. Anything else?
Well, what I noticed is it even comes with carrots.
Well, those carrots were from the jalapenos.
Oh, nice. Looking forward to that.
Hi, and welcome to Two Guys Take on Food. Today we are at
El Pescador.
El Pescador.
Yep.
They are a Mexican place that specializes in seafood.
Yep.
And they got like 10 or so stores, and they've been open for 25 years.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I knew of like one here and one up, kind of up the street, but I thought they were like, oh, like 1, 2 sister places.
No, they're Victorville, LA. They're all over the place.
For a reason, they're good.
For a reason, they're good. This is the mole cajate. It is a hot pot filled with peppers and shrimp and chicken and beef. It looks really, really good.
Yeah. This would be the garlic shrimp. You see the shrimp here with some guacamole and a bit of Mexican rice. There's a salad on the bottom, and I'm not sure what that is, but
it's potato salad.
Oh, nice. Looking forward to this.
My mole cajate comes with Mexican meatball soup.
This would be the grande burrito. It comes in with cheese, rice, and beans. I didn't get it wet because I already had the cheese on it, or cheese in it. Really recommend it, so I'm looking forward to this.
What kind of soup you got there?
The soup I got, it's Diablo con I don't know, but it's already spicy. I had a couple tastes, and it actually tastes the spice really good.
Very good. Appetizers.
Appetizers, yeah. Today we had a combo nachos. It was the mixed meat with the beef and the chicken, if I believe.
Yes.
In a word, it's something you would want to get every time you come here. I mean, we did a nice portion, and well, the thing for me was the pickled carrots, or the carrots pickled in jalapenos, of all things.
You never saw that before?
I never seen that before. I never seen carrots in a nacho. So you're saying, here, try it. It's pickled. What? Try it. Okay. Oh God, where's the water? So
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But still, overall, the meat was really good. The chicken was really tender and really flavorful.
Yeah, which is surprising because they were dry.
Yeah, it was. The beef was like little flank steaks, and it was tender too. Very good. Very good.
It's caught us by surprise. I would recommend it to every time we come here. Would you?
4 out of 5?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. What did I have as entrees? I had the mojocate. It is a dish that comes in a lava rock, basically.
Yeah, it looked like that.
Yeah, a bowl. And
Steven as it came down the aisle.
Oh God, yeah. It had beef. It had chicken, chorizo. Shrimp, 2 types of shrimp. You have bacon wrap shrimp, and then you have a normal shrimp.
And pork.
And pork. And queso, cheese for those of you who don't know. Oh my God, it was really good. Except for the sauce. The sauce was just a bit too hot for me, but that's just for me. Other people, will probably eat that sauce up.
Oh yeah.
And but for me, it was just a wee bit too hot. And because of that, I would give it a 5 out of 5, but because of the sauce, I give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he let me try some of the meat that he had, and God, I mean, the spice aside, it's like it kind of sauteed all the meat that it had in it, so it was really good. All of you had quality taste in each individual meats.
Yeah, and you could taste each individual meat, and they all had their individual flavor. So, sauce aside, it was still really, really good. What did you have?
I had the Burrito Grande, which I unwisely got dry because I usually don't like the wet ones. It's either messy or just the sauce isn't that good. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to have it. It was still quality. The meat was dry again, but that was kind of countered by the beans and the rice, but it wasn't enough. I was like, this is still missing something. So listening to you, I flagged down our waitress and got some of the green sauce, and that's exactly what it needed. I usually don't like the sauce, but the dryness was countered by just the wet green sauce, and it's exactly, I think, what you want in a burrito. It was really filling. I would definitely recommend that and give it a 4 out of 5.
Oh, 4 out of 5. And what else did you get?
Well, we shared the garlic shrimp. And because, again, this is a seafood place, my family had recommended it, so I'm like, hey, let's go. And so I wanted some seafood and we got the shrimp. It was, I think you were just saying that it might have been a little overcooked, but even if that was true, it was still really soft and tender shrimp. And I like the size. These aren't really small ones. They're not tigers, but they're big. And I could eat that again. I wish I got a little more for what I paid for, but I still like the shrimp in and of itself.
Yeah, because there were like, what, 6 shrimp?
Yeah, there were 6, and it was like
$6 or
$14 for that. And it came with a better rice, and it was really creamy rice, which is cool for if you're a rice fan, but I like more shrimp, and that's what I bought it for.
Well, the soups. We forgot to mention the soups.
Yes.
Because mine came with, well, both of ours came with soup. And we were sitting there going, oh, well, you didn't know it came with soup.
Yes.
And I had a nice mixed meatball soup. It was pretty good. The meatball was very tender. It was made of pork, from what I can tell. And it came with lots of garlic and lots of carrots and onions and stuff like that. And it was just sat there and simmered. The meat was like I said, really tender, and it was really good.
Yeah, it looked like it fell apart pretty easily, which is great for me. The soup I had was Diablo del, I think it was like carne, because it had a little meat in it, but it was mostly the soup for itself. Kind of spicy, not as spicy as the actual entree you had. But I liked it, despite it being kind of saucy. It had like a lot of onions, and I think it actually had some jalapeno strips in it, like how I confused your steaks for a jalapeno earlier. But I was surprisingly enjoying it, despite the spice. I would definitely recommend that if you're a spice fan.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have any dessert because they only had 2 things, and because of that,
yeah, it was like chocolate cake or flan, and that's kind of like, no, we want to hear for like your specialty, because I mean, you saw what on their website?
Well, they had the tres leche cake.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I gotta try that.
His eyes lit up.
They didn't have that. So, as it goes, our dessert contests are still 1-1.
Yep. All right. Well, I go start service.
Start with service.
I liked it. I would say it's acceptable. It wasn't anything special, right? She seemed kind of rushed because I could tell in the back that they didn't have enough waitresses. But she was friendly, nice, and she kind of knew what she was talking about. So
it was kind of big.
Yeah, I mean, it looks big, but it's even bigger inside. I give the service a 3 out of 5. I mean, it's what you expect.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as what. As soon as our she delivered food, she kind of like disappeared from us. Now, like what Jamie said, it was kind of. Don't know if it was intentional or not.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
He didn't think it was. So, I would give it a 3 out of 5 as well. Now, we did service, and now what do you think about the pricing?
Pricing. I thought the pricing was good because you got a lot for what you paid for, but you also paid for a lot. I mean, the average was like, I want to say $12, $14 that we were around paying for each. You were talking earlier, though, you got a lot of good food, like your hot pot effectively.
The hot pot was very good.
But everything other than that came with a good amount of size. And that's not necessarily a good thing. I mean, everything's quality. The rice is creamy, the beef is nice, the spice. But you got a lot of those along with the food. So let's be through what you actually want in the entree, and then you're sitting here stirring a lot aside.
For pricing, I give it 3 out of 5. You do get a lot, but you're paying for what you're paying for.
I would argue a 4 only because you get a lot, and I know we're kind of harping on that, but I mean, we shared like 2 or 3 things, and we have a lot of our actual entree to take with us. So, somewhere in that range.
Atmosphere.
I like this place. It was recently renovated, if you didn't know that, or at least this one was. And the inside is like a nicely architecture, and it has some music. I think it's a little too loud, quiet. You come in, and well, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I thought the atmosphere, newly renovated, but the place was relatively clean.
Yes.
You know, the top of the table was kind of like a little wet here and there, but you know, what can you do? But it was really nice.
Yes.
It was really nice. Okay. I would come here again. Would you?
I would definitely come here again after this.
And with friends?
I brought you.
Oh well, you did. Let's see. Would you bring a date here?
I don't think I would bring a date here. This, I mean, first, like I said, it's too loud, so we can't talk that much with the date. That's kind of what we want to do. And this seems kind of more of like, hey, let's bring people and eat with a lot of food place than it is let's sit down and get comfy place.
I feel he's right in that aspect. Great place, but don't bring a date here.
Yeah.
You know, until after you.
Yeah.
Until after you got to know her and stuff like that. And you say, hey, you want to go down to El Pescador? Yeah.
Yep.
But before then, because of music and other stuff like that, if you want to get to know a person, you want to take her elsewhere.
He's right. So that's our review of El Pescador.
Be sure to follow us, like us, subscribe to us, whatever you have to do on our channel here.
Yep. Comment, please.
A comment, yes, comment. And follow us on.
Follow us on Twitter at 2GuysTakeOnFood with the number 2 2GuysTakeOnFood, and like our Facebook and Google Plus pages.
Google Plus pages.
In 2 weeks, we will not be having a show, so we'll be at Strategicon.
Strategicon.
Yeah, you're invited to come join us. It's over near LAX. We'll be busy gaming. You'll have a chance to meet the guys.
Because that is on the 23rd.
Yep.
And yeah, 2 weeks from today, and we just decided to say, nope, close it out because we're gonna be gaming.
That's right. But
because they got 3 cons.
Yes, they do.
They got Strategicon this President's Day weekend.
Yep.
They got WorkCon, which is
That is, I think, Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, and then they got Gateway, which is Labor Day weekend.
Yep. 3 a year.
And so that is our review on El Pasador.
Mm-hmm.
Keep eating.